Camille Deserez, Rainville. Lane number 3 from Canada, Kerry Morrison. And lane number 4 from Great Britain, Sam Morrison. And we're off for the first heat of the ladies' semifinal 500 meters. 2 skaters from Canada, 1 from Poland, and 1 from Great Britain. Currently, number 270, Patricia Maleskwa from Poland in the lead. One lap to go, folks. 1 lap to go. And Patricia Maleskwa from Poland takes the lead in this heat for the first heat of the women's 500-meter semifinal. Coming up in the second heat, we have in lane number 1 from Canada, Jamie McDonald. Lane number 2 from Russia, Anastasia Shirkova. Lane number 3 from Belgium, Hanne Desmet. And lane number 4 also from Canada, Isabelle Carrière. And we're off for race number 2 of the women's semifinal 500 meter. Number 278 in the lead, Jamie McDonald. There are always 4 laps in every 500 meter race. As you can see, it's a pretty tight race between the first 2 here. Jamie McDonald still continuing to be in the lead. Just over 2 laps to go. And we have a small crash off to the side. Jamie's still in the lead. 1 lap to go, folks. 1 lap to go in race number 2. And Jamie McDonald from Canada takes the lead in race number 2 for the ladies' 500-meter semifinal. Coming up in race number 3 for the women's semifinal 500 meter, in lane number 1, Elizaveta Kuznetsova from Russia. In lane number 2, from Canada, Lydiane Cornier. And in lane number 3 from Canada, also Alison Desmarais. And we're off with heat number 3. Sorry, race number 3 for the women's 500-meter semifinal here at the Olympic Oval for the short track Intercontinental Invitational. Always 4 laps in the 500-meter. Currently, we have number 263, Elizaveta Kuznetsova. Currently 263 still in the lead with just under 2 laps to go. One lap to go, folks. 1 lap to go in the third race, with Russia currently in the lead. And number 263, Elizaveta Kuznetsova from Russia takes the lead in this race. One more race to go in the women's semifinal 500 meter. In lane number 1, Ekaterina Efremkova from Russia. In lane number 2, Ilaria Oborina from Russia. In lane number 3 from Canada, Courtney Schmier. And lane number 4 from Great Britain, Hannah Morrison. Ladies and gentlemen. And the ladies are off in the women's final race for the semifinal 500 meter here at the short track Intercontinental Invitational here at the Olympic Oval. Currently 272, Courtney Schmier in the lead. Just a reminder, we only have 4 laps for every 500-meter race. Courtney Schmier from Canada still in the lead with just under 2 laps to go. One lap to go with Courtney Schmier from Canada still in the lead. 1 lap to go. And number 266, Ekaterina Efremkova takes the lead in this semi-final race. Now, ladies and gentlemen, heading up over to the gentlemen. We have 5 races coming up with the gentlemen here for the short track Intercontinental Invitational. Coming up for the first race for the semifinal, we have in lane number 1, Jacob McKenzie from Canada. In lane number 2, Antoine Roy from Canada as well. Lane number 3 from Russia, Artem Derkach. And lane number 4, Kale Hillis from Canada. And the gentlemen are off for the first heat of the men's semifinal. And we're going to have a restart, ladies and gentlemen. A restart for the first race in the men's 500-meter semifinal. And the gentlemen are off. Four laps to the men's semifinal race here in the 500 meter. With 275 taking the lead, that would be Jacob McKenzie from Canada. Tight race as you can see here, and just under 2 laps to go. Still Jacob McKenzie still in the lead with only 1 lap to go. And Jacob McKenzie takes the lead in this semifinal race, number 1 for the men's 500 meter. Coming up in race number 2 for the men's 500 meter semifinal. From Russia in lane number 1, Daniel Ebog. In lane number 2 from Canada, Arie Richards. Lane number 3, Alphonse Ouimet from Canada. And lane number 4, Gert Jan Gomin from Belgium. And we have the next. We have a false start, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a restart. A restart for race number 2 for the men's semifinal 500 meter. And we're off, ladies and gentlemen, for race number 2 for the men's semi-final 500 meter. Currently 2:65, Daniel Ebog from Russia in the lead. We have 4 laps for every 500 meter race here. Number 265 continues to take the lead. Daniel Ebog from Russia. And 1 lap to go, folks, for this race. Daniel Ebog right in the lead here as he finishes in this race. Coming up in race number 3 for the men's semi-final 500 meter. In lane number 1 from Russia, we have Denis Iraptyan. Lane number 2 from Russia, Alexander Shulganov. Number 3 from Russia, Alexander Koval. And number 4 from Russia, Artem Denisov. This is an all-Russian race, ladies and gentlemen, for race number 3, 500 meter, short track, Inter-Continental Invitational, only at the Olympic Oval. folks, we have a false start. Try this again. Race number 3. And they're off for race number 3 here at the men's semifinal 500 meter. We have all Russian race here with 4 laps to go. Number 269, Denis Aryaptian from Russia, currently in the lead. Just over 2 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. 269 maintains the lead with only 1 lap to go. And number 269, Denis Aryaptian from Russia, takes the lead in this race. Coming up in race number 4, we have 5 skaters. Lane number 1 from Canada, Jesse Sluiser. Lane number 2 from Norway, Einar Agdestein. Lane number 3 from Canada, Keegan Christ. Lane number 4 from Belgium, Ward Petre. And lane number 5 from Belgium, Jens Almey. Can we have a referee over here, please? Can we have a referee here over by the deck? And we're off for race number 4 here on the men's semifinal 500 meter. 5 skaters abroad, 4 laps to go. And we have 2 skaters out. Currently, number 271, Jesse Sluiser. Oh, we're going to have a reskate. And the men are off, ladies and gentlemen, in race number 4 for the semifinal men's 500 meter here at the short track Inter-Continental Invitational with just under 4 laps to go. We have number 281, Keegan Christ, in the lead. Keegan Christ still in the lead here with just over 2 laps to go. And we have a skater out. 281 still in the lead, Keegan Christ. 1 lap to go, folks, for this race. And Keegan Christ takes the lead in race number 4 for the men's semifinal 500 meter. 1 more race to go, the 5th race for the men's 500 meter. We have in lane number 1, Reno Van Horen from Belgium. Lane number 2, Carter Chambers from Canada. Lane number 3, Hayden Mayer from Canada. And lane number 4, Stein Desmet from Belgium. And the men are off for the final race, the men's 500 meter semifinal here at the short track Inter-Continental Invitational with just under 4 laps to go, folks. Number 282, Carter Chambers, is in the lead. 282 still in the lead, Carter Chambers with just under 2 laps to go. Carter still in the lead with just 1 lap to go. Carter Chambers from Canada with just under 1 lap to go. And Carter Chambers takes the lead in the 5th race for the men's 500 meter semifinal. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be returning in 20 minutes for the men's and women's 500 meter finals. We'll be returning at 4:08. That's in just under 20 minutes. So feel free to take a coffee break. Feel free to go to the washroom, and we'll see you in 20 minutes. Please be sure that you can watch the entire short track Inter-Continental Invitational this entire weekend online on the Olympic Oval's official YouTube channel at the Olympic Oval. Be sure to watch things live if you're unable to join us here this weekend. Pour nous amis qui regardent en direct de Montréal, bienvenue à l'Invitational Intercontinental de Short Track.